thanks for being here. And then, I just want to really, the crowd, senior day, our seniors, Zebo's up here. PJ's been awesome to coach, and so is Tyson Acuff. They've been just awesome. I only wish I had longer with them. But I think, we bounced back. We did not, play at Purdue. And for these guys, and they've been taking a lot from me the last few days. I love how they responded. Like, I liked our defense at 67 points in overtime games. So we've figured that out a little bit. We made plays, down the stretch. But the crowd was awesome. 78th straight sellout. The band, the dance team, the cheer, the students that come out, the season ticket holders, just been, awesome. And his energy off the bench today, Jordan, gave us great energy and toughness. We needed to gut it out, and we did. And that's a Minnesota team, the fourth oldest team in the country. We just completed the number one strength of schedule in the Big Ten, so we had the hardest schedule out of 18 teams, and we're able to, get a win tonight here on Senior Day. So proud of our guys, and, we got a new season starting here in 15 minutes, but we're going to enjoy these 15 minutes.
Steve, what was said going into overtime? What was the message in that huddle? Seemed like a different team came out from what we'd seen in the second.
Yeah, I mean, we'd been there before, and I just, this is our league. I don't know, you guys follow the scores, and I don't know if you guys understand this league that we play in is, as good a league from 1 to, I think Nebraska was on the bubble 2 days ago, and, and he's a heck of a coach, and that's our league. That's our league. You look at other leagues, and the bottom teams are 2 wins and 1 wins, and this isn't this league. It's a monster. Minnesota's good, but we just got in a huddle and said, hey, we just got 5 more minutes. That's what we have to do. And luckily, these guys responded. Great energy, making plays. Zebo was great the whole game. I thought Jeremiah Williams was very vocal, which we need him to, be. And then, Ace got 9 rebounds. Dylan Grant was 5 for 5 playing against Garcia. So everyone, chipped in, and that was what we talked, 5 more minutes. And sometimes you have to go the hard route, and we certainly had to do that tonight.
Minnesota went just 2 for 16 from 3 in this game. Following the Purdue game, what did you see from your team defending the perimeter today?
I mean, we didn't make any threes either, I guess. But Minnesota's really good. They had a 4-game winning streak on the road in this league, which is unheard of. I mean, really, really unheard of. And they're very experienced. We were just trying to take away threes, but then, you give up drives when you take away threes. But I thought, we were really locked in at the end of the game defensively and in the overtime, which is a great sign for us. We didn't score like we usually score, but we still figured out a way to win. And stopping them from 3 was one of our things we wanted to do.
Dylan hitting some big shots down the stretch, especially in the second half in overtime. Just your thoughts about some of the big shots that went down.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he does, and he called a couple of those plays himself. So I kind of like when he's that engaged and, got downhill, got fouls. They were in some foul trouble. We also played through some foul trouble, but trust him and tried to pick on a couple of the matchups. It's good to have a guy like that can get you some emergency points.
Steve, I know you guys still have the Big Ten tournament to go through, but what do you think is the biggest lesson you'll take away from this season?
I'll think about that after the season. I will tell you, the league is exceptional, and you only play teams. We play them once. We played Nebraska once at Nebraska. It's a hard league. Sometimes the second go-around is a way where you can teach, in a way that you can make adjustments, and you don't even get that luxury in a league this big with 18 teams. So, you learn a lot from every season. The personality of this team was score points, and trying to get them to change to defend and rebound has been challenging at times, but they've been great to coach. So, but I'll think about those things afterwards. We still have a lot of season left, and we can go, and we're an interesting team going into that tournament.
Steve, I recognize this is probably the last thing in your mind, but a lot of fans are talking about the possibility of a different postseason tournament, the Crown basketball tournament. I'm curious where you are now in the standings, if you've given any thought to what that might be, and if invitations.
One thing I don't do, and I don't mean to we got plenty of time to figure those things out afterwards. So I don't really know anything about that. We fill out forms for every different tournament that there is. So we've done that about a month ago, and we'll just figure that out. Yeah, I haven't put much time into those things. So just going to go to our tournament here, and then that'll dictate, what we're going to do, hopefully.
You said you're an interesting team. What's your message to these guys entering the Big Ten tournament, and just kind of what's your outlook on? I don't know if you got.
Well, it's a new season. You have the regular season, now it's postseason. So it's a whole new. Everyone's 0-0, and we got a chance just like everybody else. So you try to get your guys learn from the lessons, and we're going to a neutral site now, and hopefully we'll travel. I know a lot of people are going out there, so I'm excited about that. And these guys have gotten better. We've, if you throw away the Purdue game down the stretch here, we've played some pretty good basketball, and up for 3 seconds at Michigan. We would be on a really nice little run here going into this thing. So we're excited about that tournament. It's our new season starting, and we'll go from there.
Dylan, it looked like you took your time leaving the court after the buzzer. A bunch of kids came up to you. Explain what that was like, walking off and your interactions with people.
I mean, one thing for me, I just like to always give back to the community. So, after game, stuff like that. I don't think it's been the first time I waited after the game, did media, then just went to the little kids and just try to make their day worth it. They come out here to come watch me and the guys play, so why not go over there for 2-3 seconds, just make their day.
And Steve, what does it mean to send these guys out on a win in such a exciting game?
Yeah, I'm just happy for, especially our seniors, but I'm happy for our fans that come out. That's another, tip of the hat. And you want some momentum, too, going into your tournament. And they're good. It's a good basketball team. If they were in any other league, they would be in the NCAA tournament right now. They just happen to play in the toughest league in the country, from 1 to 18. So good win. And we're excited about that. And I think they are, too. Right, Zeeb?
Yeah. According to the bracket that I saw, it looks like you guys are going to have USC next. Just your thoughts about going up against them and what your takeaways from the last time you saw them?
I just found that out 5 minutes ago. So they're really talented. He's obviously a really good coach. So, we played him not too long ago, too. So, familiar. But you have to play really good basketball. They got, kid went for 30 against us. They got Yates, one of the best freshmen in the country. Just a talented, well-coached, dangerous team. So you got to play good basketball, and our defense has to travel.
Steve, can you explain your strategy in defending Dawson Garcia, who I think had right about his averages, and what you asked of Zach today against?
And this is the great part of our team. Zach got him, but we put Jeremiah Williams on him for a segment. We put Jordan on him. Dylan Grant got him. So a lot of new bodies, a lot of different people. He's been one of the leading scorers in the league since day one, and he's a 3-level scorer, and he's 6'11", too. So a tough matchup. He's older, but we had bodies, and we just tried to really make his catches difficult. And then when he put it down, we tried to do a good job of surrounding him, and and I thought we did a good job. But 19 points doesn't probably say that. But these guys worked, and he's a talented guy. So I think everyone got a piece of him, and they were all ready. To guard him, and we said that we were Xing things at times, and with our screen coverages, we were doing some different things with him, so we didn't get bad matchups, and we tried to take advantage of the ones we did. But Zebo, I like that matchup from the beginning of the game, and he did a really good job on that end of the floor. And when I watched the tape, his work, Zebo moves his feet and does a heck of a job. To hold him to his average is probably a pretty good thing, because he's dropped 30 on a lot of teams.
Thank you, guys.
I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for the year, too. Appreciate it very much.